On weekends, this old general store on Bath's Main Street is home to music, art, coffee, and conversation.
Hey, Emily, staring up at Cassiopeia.
Today, musician Chuck Phillips is performing original songs and popular cover tunes for local residents and visitors.
Did you meet our new artist?
I did.
Margaret Dixon is serving up coffee while people listen to music, talk, and peruse the wide variety of local arts and crafts along the walls.
Feels good to be in here, and then the events that we have here, it just brings the community together, and it's really just a fun place to be.
The store was built in 1905. It carried auto parts, clothing, food, hardware, you name it. Like general stores in many rural communities, it was also a gathering place.
Almost everybody knew Swindells, Meet You in Swindells.
The last owner, Jack Swindell, closed it in 1984. The building fell into disrepair. A community effort to save it led to the Swindell family donating the building to Preservation North Carolina. It sold the building to Durham architect Ken Friedline.
It was full, Clay, full of all the goods that were here in 1984 when Mr. Jack Swindell closed and just shut down.
Friedline and his brother donated those goods to the state and took on a 5-year renovation of the building.
Basically, the space that you're in was down to the dirt floor. We took everything out.
The Friedlines rebuilt the floor, put in new wiring, plumbing, and an HVAC system.
But the building is sort of as it was in terms of how it feels spatially and how we use it.
The Friedlines created condos upstairs and an office and art studio in back, but the main floor that housed the store remained empty for years. Dixon and her husband noticed it in 2014 while visiting Bath on weekends before they moved here full-time.
And we would walk by here, and this was such a lovely building, and the downstairs had been empty for a long time. And I thought, gosh, that could be something, not anything I can afford, but it's a shame it just sits there so quiet and empty and dark.
So Dixon asked Friedline if she could lease a small space inside to sell coffee and plants.
I'd never met Ken before, and he'd never met me, and he said yes, and I said, oh my God. So that's how it started, just over in that little corner with some self-serve coffee, and it just grew from there, all by itself.
And pretty soon, Margaret had people coming pretty regularly on Saturdays and Sundays, sometimes Fridays, to enjoy the morning and the day and the space.
It's become a place for local artists and craftspeople to showcase their work: paintings, pottery, wood carvings, glass art, and more. Dixon partnered with the Regional Arts Council, Arts of the Pamlico, to bring in art demonstrations and musicians. And she's brought in local baked goods to go with her coffee.
For so long it sat idle, and it was such a great space, and it has grown to something that's just tremendous. I think the locals love it, and the tourists love it, and it is really just a comfortable place to be, and everybody feels welcome here.
There are still signs of the old times.
There are curved marks in the bricks at the front of the store where a gentleman would stand while families shopped and sharpened their penknives on the red clay bricks.
Today, the old Swindell store is a gathering place once again.
A lot of people talk about the store and have memories of it, but now they have new experiences of it.
It's that social connection that people still hunger for. There's only one rule.
It's a neutral zone. We don't talk politics or religion. Keep it pretty simple about, talking, sharing who you are, what you want to share, talking about your life, your family, just having a nice conversation.
Coffee Arts at Swindell Store is located at 103 South Main Street in Bath, and it's open 9 to 2 on Saturdays and 10 to 2 on Sundays.